This is YG Nyghtstorm. Welcome to my vlog. Let's get it.
Silently shivers with most wrong with me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone.
Can't you see this camera on?
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna
Children, can't you see this camera on, young lady? Hello, I'm trying to make a video. Can you go sing upstairs, please, Ania?
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Get out of here and go upstairs. Anyway, how y'all doing? Children, don't you just love them? You know, I got a special video today because, I got an email from one of the people that heard me speak somewhere else and talking about the pain of children. And you want to talk about pain? Guess what? I got this right here. This is what happens when you are pressing 450 plus pounds 30 times because Dum Dum thinks he's still 25 years old. I guess I'm gonna stop. Nah, I ain't gonna stop. I'm just gonna let this heal and keep on going. But anyway, we're talking about children. And in today's little thing we're gonna talk about the child that you don't know about. And in his particular email, let me read this here. Dear Mr. Nyghtstorm, I am 42 years old and I have had a child out in the streets and I did not know about. I asked a young lady back when we were 20 if we had a baby together and she said no. So now that I become a success, now she's coming at me wanting all the back child support even after she lied. Is this right? Okay. We're gonna talk about this because I had the same thing happen to me. Way back when I got divorced from my first wife and right before I met my awesomely gorgeous and wonderful wife, Toby, I had some relationships in between. Okay, and I was dating a beautiful young lady, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she got pregnant, okay? And I'm like, wanna do the right thing about this. And I said, we kinda need to get married. I just got divorced from my first wife, didn't work out. I had 3 kids with her, and I done got you pregnant. So I'm gonna do the right thing because I live below the Bible Belt down here in Atlanta, and if you get a chick pregnant, you better marry my daughter or something gonna happen to you, son. Well, I didn't have that kind of pressure on me, but I did want to do the right thing. So I proposed to her, and she said, why do you want to marry me, YG? And I said, well, because you're pregnant. What you think? And she was like, you don't love me? I said, yeah, I got love for you. I like you and I like the the things you do, when we, horizontal, if you know what I'm saying, And she was like, no, if you're not gonna marry me because you're in love with me, then I'm leaving and I'm having an abortion. And I'm going back to the other end of the country and I'm just leaving Georgia and forget it. And so I thought that was over. But being a father who has been raising 7 children, and I love children, and I grew up fatherless, and I didn't want no child of mine being out there, I tracked her down twice within 6 months. And she was moving around, but I would call her, and I said, do we have a child? And she was like, no, we don't have a child, Nyghtstorm. Leave me alone. You're harassing me. Don't call me no more. We don't have a child together. Goodbye. So like I said, 6 months later, I found her again and I asked her one more time, emphatically even, do we have a child? She said no. And if you call me again, I'm going to call the police on you and file a restraining order. So I let it go. Now that has been since 1999. And if she did have the baby would be a little bit younger than my youngest son, who just turned 15. So the baby would be 14, a little bit older than my baby girl I had with Toby, who's now 12. But now that I've been doing a couple of things, traveling around the world, doing some things and everything. And why in the world, every time I'm trying to do something, anyway, like I was saying, this, as you see, this is real life stuff. And my daughter was getting phone calls from folks. Hey, how you doing, girl? You want to go to the pool? No, I don't feel like going. I might get my hair wet. Well, girl, you can just put on a swim cap. No, the swim cap don't have the little rhinestones on it, and it's just not cute enough. Well, girl, I got a pink swim cap that you can put on so we can go swimming. Okay, hey! Anyway, back to the child that I don't know about. So anyway, like I said, I tracked her down twice. She threatened to call the police and file a restraining order. And like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by preteens on the phone wanting to go to the swimming pool. Now I'm starting to do something extremely positive. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. And been doing some TV, been doing radio. I'm finna really get really deep with some stuff in entertainment. And I haven't heard from her. And like I was telling the young man that had emailed me the question, unfortunately, with the way how the laws are, especially down here in the South in Georgia, it's just backwards. And it is your responsibility to take care of your child. It is. But I think it's incredibly wrong for anyone, mother or father, to hold back a child from another parent and only show up now that the other parent has some money. Okay? That's not right, because it's not fair to the child and it's not fair to the other parent. And especially if you have another parent, I just say a man who has tracked you down and asking you emphatically, do I have a child? I want to be there. I take care of my children. Give me a chance. And the mom says, well, since you can't love me the way I want you to love me, then you can't have anything to do with this child. That is absolutely wrong. And I know I may tick off a lot of women out there who are single mothers, and don't get me wrong, there are some incredibly strong women raising children today. And a lot of these women have absolutely no choice, because if it were up to them and the father shows up and says, I want to be an active part of my child's life, they would love it. They would say, here, give me a break. This child needs you in his or her life. But I'm not talking about those great moms who just so happen to get pregnant by some dude who lied to him, said, yeah, baby, I'm going to be all this for you and we going to have all that. And once he hit it, he gone. Or once you say, I'm pregnant, oh, we need a break from our relationship. Stuff like that. I ain't talking about you ladies out there who are holding it down and raising another generation the best way you can, as strong as you can. But unfortunately, the dad is just too busy, chasing other women and getting other chicks pregnant to be bothered with his child. I am talking to the young ladies who are angry because they can't get what they want from this particular dude. So they're going to use the child against the man. Now, we all know what we talking about here. And I understand if you get upset. But anytime you come to my channel and you look at my videos or you read in my book, All Action, No Talk, I really talk about this stuff. And I really dig deep into relationships with absentee fathers and why this stuff is going on. And this is another reason why we have fatherlessness in this country. Okay? Not the main reason. The main reasons are obvious. I've already stated it and I'm not going back there. But I'm talking about this right here. I'm talking to you ladies because you can't get what you want. This is a form of selfishness. And this selfishness is not just hurting the father, but it's also hurting the child whom I know you deeply love. But ladies, stop using your children as bargaining tools against the father. Children are not paychecks, okay? Children are not ways to climb up, through the success ladder and get money. Children are blessings. And blessings need to be honored, cherished, and taken care of. Because when God blesses you with a child, he is trusting you with this soul to nourish, to lead, to teach. And that soul needs two parents. It took two to make them, and it's going to take two to take care of them. And if you got a man who is willing, even if he's broke, but he's willing to put in the time and the sacrifice and to help you, to ease that burden off of you, because raising children is hard as hell. I've raised 7, still raising kids, ranging from 23 all the way down to 12. 3 girls, 3 boys, and we lost our oldest son, Victor, in 2008. It is tough raising children with 2 parents who have great jobs. But imagine 2 parents with so-so jobs, or 1 parent with a so-so job, or 1 parent struggling to try to find income to take care of herself and her child. Stop it. Because you want to talk about pain. The pain that you are bestowing upon your child is way greater than me damn near breaking my wrist to pick up 450 pounds 30 times. As asinine as that was, dumb, as asinine as that was, you are hurting your child even more. And it's not going to be just a hand and a wrist wrapped up. You are hurting that child's soul, that child's mind, that child's heart, and destroying that child's spirit, because you are denying that child the access of the other parent. So I'm through preaching. I'm going to get off my perch, but I'm telling you the truth. And the young lady who is out there who will remain nameless, but you know that I'm talking to you. If you come up with an epiphany and say, okay, I think it's time, if I do have a child with you, I think it's time that YG Nyghtstorm meets his child. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you come and say, well, you ain't paid me child support in all these years. You said I didn't have a child. Well, it doesn't matter. And the judge said it don't matter, so you need to give me like $1 million, and then you can just have this baby and fine. I don't know if she's like that, gonna be that way, but I'm putting it out there. I'm challenging you. If I got a child, and when you see me on TV, you hear me on the radio, or you see me in Europe, you see me in Japan, you see me in Russia, you see me here in the United States, when I'm coming to your city, because I don't know where you live anymore. But if you see me, and I have a child with you, please let me know. Please let the child know the truth. That if YG Nyghtstorm would have known that you were alive, then baby, you would have had a daddy. So hopefully, if I do have one with this young lady, maybe she found another great young man to marry, and he was an excellent stepfather to my child if I have one. And if you are that stepdad, then thank you, sir, because it's incredibly tough to be a step-parent and watch over a soul that you didn't create, but you are charged with taking care of. I say thank you. You ain't gonna have no problems with me. My problems will be with your wife. But that's another story. That's another video. But to answer your question, writer who emailed me, hell yeah, she wrong. And I hope you work that situation out. And it's not about her and her attitude, but it's about you and the love you have for that baby. So give that baby a daddy cut her the check, and keep it moving. So on that note, the house is quiet, all the children have scattered, and I get to finish my day in peace, in pain, hurting, because I'm stupid. But peace out, God bless, take care, see you.